mode. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Johnson now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. This is 1st and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion.
26.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. That's Washington, the man in motion. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. That's to the right side and incomplete. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, check 26.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
Hey, you block over here.
They'll drop to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Metcalf, the motion man. Again, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. Henry hits, the ball comes free. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game, but fortunately a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
319.
The master of play action, Rodgers, going up top. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Barclay Valdez Scantling, the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
1st down, Steelers.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
Rodgers going up top again. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They